Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hey. Okay, so today I need to tell you guys something. Oh my god. I had to tell you guys a story about today that happened. The strangest thing, ever. So my little monkey, Ruby, come here. Up on my lap. Don't embarrass mommy. Ruby, upsies now. Upsies. Upsies, 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 upsies. Come on, Ruby, come on, monkey. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. She jumps on my lap. You can't see it, but this is my precious monkey. Say hi to the camera, baby. So this is my dog, Ruby. She is my pride and joy, literally my child. Aren't you my monkey, my little baby? I literally, look at her. You can just hold her however you want and she just stays there. Look, she just does not. Oh, mama loves you. Oh, sweet. So she's my little precious dog. So the craziest thing happened today. I literally can't. If you jump on this cord, I will throw you across the room. Just kidding. Monkey! Woo! Okay, so anyway, the craziest thing happened today. It was literally so scary. I thought that I almost lost my dog. So pretty much in conclusion, my dog got attacked by a rabid deer. It was, she looked up when she said deer? Who? Who? She's very tired now because she says, Mommy, it's bedtime. And I was gonna go to sleep, but I was like, you know what, if I don't record this video tonight, I'm never gonna record it, and then I'm just gonna have to give up on life. So anyway, pretty much what happened was at my work, 8 o'clock, we turned out the horses. So I had taken 2 horses down and put them in their fields. And then I hear Ruby making this yiping noise, but in a curious way, and hear her going through the bushes. But normally that's nothing too concerning. I don't really pay mind to it because she literally runs through all the woods every day, and if it was a squirrel, you know, she would chase after it. If it was literally a mosquito, she likes to literally catch mosquitoes. Terriers. Anyway, I wasn't really concerned about it at all or anything. And there's a deer across the fence. And I was like, oh my gosh, Ruby, don't go after the deer. But then I realized I'll attach the video here. But you can kind of see that they were it seemed like they were playing. To a normal person, I don't know much about deer or whatever, I thought they were playing. I thought I was capturing this beautiful moment in nature. I was like, oh my gosh, domestic animal meets wild animal and they're besties. I don't know, because through the fence, they were touching noses, and the deer dug at one point in the video, and I was like, oh my gosh, it wants to get under the fence to see Ruby or something. I don't know. And then Ruby would run down the fence and the deer would run down and follow. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute and sweet. They're playing. This is amazing. So that's why I have all this on footage, because I was like, oh my gosh, they're playing. I can't believe my dog is playing with a wild deer. And also because, anyone who knows deer, deer are very, skittish. When was the last time that you were able to get even, 5 feet away from a deer? It's usually they see you or detect movement and they're off. So this in itself was amazing. I was like, but I've seen this deer before. This deer has been, it kind of hangs out back there all the time anyway, and it is a more friendly deer. I could probably get kind of close to it, but it still runs away. But today it was just really all about Ruby, and I was like, oh my gosh, wow, this is so cool, this is so exciting. This could go viral. I'm gonna post it on Facebook. So then, as the morning went by, they just kept going back and forth, running and looking after each other. I was like, okay, this is really cute and great, but I do have to get back to the barn and turn out more horses, or people are gonna be like, where are you? So I kind of started walking away. I called for Ruby, but she didn't really come. She like listens sometimes, but if it has to do something with like hunting or animals, it's like she gets this like what's an instinct mode, where she's just like need to catch animal, like, you know, it's like a dog. Like my dog normally like listens when you call her name, but it's like, say if she were to see a squirrel move, like forget it. She is like blinders on, like can't even hear you if you were to try and call her name. So I kind of like figured she was just gonna play and run back and forth. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I was like, well, I'm gonna come back down with another horse anyway, so I'll get to watch them play again. But anyways, then I start walking up and I hear like more barking and like a lot of rustles around. So I turn around and this deer and Ruby, at the time I couldn't tell like really, like I couldn't tell if Ruby was chasing the deer was chasing Ruby, like, but to me it looked like really playful. And I already had my phone in my hand, so I literally take out my phone and I start recording. I was like, oh my gosh, like Ruby's playing with the deer. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like Ruby's playing with the deer, like this is so cute, this is iconic. And you can literally see in the video, all of a sudden, then I realized the deer's chasing Ruby, but I still thought it was in a cute way until the deer gets on top of Ruby and just starts like pawing like this and just like doing that, like doing that on her body. And Ruby's little like playful yipes turn into like what to me sound like a cry for help, like yelp type thing. Oh my god, the deer's chasing Ruby. So obviously then I panicked and I started literally screaming and running up to the deer. And this deer, like, I thought once I screamed, like the deer would run away. No, the deer kept going in on Ruby. So I was so scared because I didn't know, like, when I walked up there, like, what I was gonna see. Like, I didn't know if I was gonna see, like, my dog literally, like, severely hurt, like, not, I don't know. It was really scary. But like the thing is, like, that wasn't it. Once I get the deer away from Ruby, Ruby's instinct is to keep going and playing. But this deer literally almost like tried to like attack me. I was literally clapping in its face and it stared at me like it wanted to jump on me. And then luckily one of the workers, like one of the guy workers from up top, like heard me screaming and stuff. So he came running down and just throwing things. And apparently he told me he tried to chase it into the woods so it would get away because the dogs kept trying to go after it and the deer kept trying to go after the dogs. But it's like seriously dangerous. Like this deer literally could have killed Ruby if like I wasn't there to interfere. So I am really lucky that I did like encounter that moment. So this deer literally looked like it was gonna jump on me. I was so scared. I was just throwing my hands, yelling, like clapping in its face. I swear this deer was rabid. Like I saw its mouth gaping open and foaming, but apparently it's like not very common for deers to be rabid, but they can be rabid if they're still bit by a raccoon. I know, like, because a lot of people are saying, oh, it was probably just protecting its young. I'm like, okay, yes, probably it was, because I know it does have a baby, but this thing had its mouth gaping open, like foam literally coming out and acting like a psychopath, like acting like it was gonna attack me. So anyway, it was like really an alarming and scary moment. Like I cannot believe I caught it on video though. That's the most amazing part of it all, is that I caught it on video, because I literally thought they were playing and then all of a sudden I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, they're not playing at all. This is actually pretty serious. So then I took Ruby to the vet because I thought she was gonna need like a booster rabies, and I just wanted to get her to get looked at because this deer literally was like pedaling on her chest. So I was like, what if she has like a collapsed lung? Like, I don't know. Ruby obviously was acting fine because she's just a happy-go-lucky dog. She's like, let me at her, you know? But I took her to the vet and, you know, they were super thorough. They're like, you know, we don't really think she needs a booster because she just got vaccinated like a month ago or something. So they're like, we're not really concerned about that. Like, we're not really concerned about it being like super rabid anyway. She just had some lacerations on her legs, so they shaved the area. And we're able to determine like all her wounds were just kind of superficial. She did like a gait analysis test. They listened to her lungs, like felt all her ribs, and we're like, yeah, she seems totally fine. It's amazing. But pretty much he did tell me like kind of just keep an eye on her like over the next few days, because she could, you know, potentially have like a pulmonary contusion, which I guess is like a bruise on their lungs, really. So he told me if I notice any like shortness of breath, then to come back in, because you know her adrenaline could be running, so it could mask some of the pain she has. It's the end of the day today, and like she totally seems fine. I mean, she's ready to go to bed right now. She's literally laying on my bed behind me. Yeah, so anyway, my dog was literally attacked by like a rabid deer. Isn't that just so fun? No, it was literally so scary though. It went from like really cute and funny. We can kind of look back and laugh at it now that Ruby's okay. But like I'm also worried to like take her back out there, because what if the deer just like pops up out of nowhere and like is all crazy again and tries to hurt my poor little baby. And it kind of also just really made me realize like how much my dog literally means to me. Like she's literally my world, and like I don't know, if she were to like hurt herself or something or not be with me anymore, like I really don't know how I would ever handle myself. Like she is my rock. This deer with its hoofs was literally trying to hurt this dog, like trying to kill it. You know, it wasn't playful at all, where Ruby was trying to be more playful. This deer, like the way she was pedaling on her was like she was trying to trample her. Yeah, it was so scary. I can't believe this happened. It's like literally such a weird situation. But yeah, I just wanted to share this story with you guys because I was like, one, I have the footage. Literally, what are the chances I would have footage? And two, if it's not one thing, it's something else. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little story time, I guess. How a rabid deer attacked my poor little baby angel. Oh, God, this is so stressful, honestly. I feel like life just keeps hitting me with it. Yeah, but I'm just so grateful that she's feeling okay and safe. But